Winterbranch. It was frightening. It was a scary dance.
The first time I performed it was at Lincoln Center. And because at the end, the audience just were crazy. It was like the premiere of The Rite of Spring. Some people were standing up and hooting, and some people were bravoing, and Merce, I remember, looked at us all, and he was loving it.
I never talked to Bob Rauschenberg about Winterbranch. Merce and Carolyn Brown and other people would tell me what he did. He said, I don't have his exact words, this piece should be like Night, but not blue-green theatrical romantic moonlight. No, this should be like Night, modern Night. It should be black with electrical light sources. You know, a cold parking lot light a long way away, a flash of headlights moving across the space. The light should be random in the same way that there's disconnect between the sound and the dance. There's a disconnect between the lights and the dance, which you can feel. Somebody over here will be doing something beautiful, very slow. Light will go out. Oh, there's somebody over there crawling along the floor. Oh, somebody's joining them. What are they starting to do? Oh, it's gone. But it was scary dark. So Carolyn would go leaping into the air. We'd be flashing a boom at her and it'd go out before she could see where she was landing on the floor. Bob would look around the theater and find whatever they had lying around.
He made a kind of monster that he pulled across stage, a thing with lights and junk all around it. You didn't know what that was. They were great at ambiguity, I must say, leaving something unfocused or unexplained.
That was actually a kind of extreme form of what Rauschenberg did. Most of his stuff was more playful. This was just very strong and sharp.
We wore sneakers and sweatsuits, not unitards. And there was this black, you know, like football players do, the black line under the eye. And I thought, is this redundant for me to put a black line under my eye? Nobody's gonna see that.
One of the striking elements is that it requires extremes of tempo change.
Or the material was all falls in some sense. I mean, there were jumps in it and everything, but they would jump and then go to the floor.
Merce was teaching Meg Harper and me his and Carolyn's role in Winterbranch. And he said, okay, now the two of you grasp each other around the waist and you turn, and then you go to the floor and turn. And I thought, really? How could you go from vertical to horizontal without any instruction about how to do that? And I think I said to him something like, well, how do you do that? He said, you just do it.
Fortunately, it was not me, but it was Al Reed who had to run out and throw down mats for the women as they were falling, and then he would drag them off stage. And sometimes the lights were all out.
And I had the experience of doing that where it didn't get quite all the way to me where it needed to be for me to fall on it, and the lights come back on, and I dove for the tarp, and so I was dragged off stage in that way.
It had a mood of infinity and claustrophobia at the same time, you know, and it was an accomplishment, I think, in terms of making theater.